I was almost to a stop, and she just opened it and jumped out.
This is the moment Jennifer Weathers told police about the last time she saw her daughter. The truth of what happened, however, is far darker.
Did it ever get physical in the car?
She pulled my hair.
Families can be complicated, and there aren't many that don't have their fair share of arguments and disagreements. In some families, however, things get ugly. Just like in the case of Jennifer Weathers and her daughter, Megan Crody. Weathers carried out this interview days after reporting her daughter missing. She had originally called 911 after claiming that her Megan had failed to return home after the pair had a fight.
My daughter has been missing since last night, and I'm getting kind of worried because she's supposed to work in 10 minutes, and I haven't heard anything from her.
Megan and her mother were on their way home from a wedding when Weathers claimed an argument broke out in the car. Megan's 3-year-old daughter was sitting in the back seat while her mother and grandmother began fighting in the front.
We were at a wedding, and she was upset and got out of the car, and I haven't heard from her since.
Guests at the wedding later told investigators that Weathers had been drinking, with some reports claiming that an argument had occurred between the two women before they left. It's clear from the route that was taken that Weathers also made at least one wrong turn on her way home. Weathers claimed Megan got out of the car after a heated exchange. Investigators later found a clump of hair in the vehicle, with Weathers claiming that her daughter had pulled it out during the fight. She claimed to have searched for her daughter at the roadside, but was forced to drive home after she found no sign of her.
So then I stopped the car and got out and walked around it, closed her door that she had jumped out of, and I was looking for her. I couldn't see her anywhere. I'm calling her name, and she's not answering me.
According to Weathers, her daughter threatened several times to get out of the car before finally opening the door, leaving her mother and 3-year-old inside.
How fast did you think you were going when she jumped out?
Oh, I mean, like, literally, I was almost to a stop.
Okay, like less than 5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Weathers was unable to contact Megan because she left her phone in the vehicle. She told police she went home and put her granddaughter to bed, but didn't hear from her daughter the next day like she expected. Expecting for the argument to blow over and her daughter to return, Weathers claims to have started worrying and contacted police. It would turn out that the 3-year-old's testimony would be key to finding out the truth, with police becoming suspicious that she was withholding some of the truth.
And then she was crying.
Like she had hair on her.
Oh my gosh.
Police decided to carry out a lie detector test, but the results came back inconclusive.
And when investigators wanted to do a second one, she decided that she was too busy.
Investigators began questioning her story and became more concerned with Megan's safety. The area in which she got out of the car was quite remote, and locals were concerned that she would not have been able to find her way.
She was barefoot, and it's 10:30, 10 at night. It's pitch black down there. There's no street lights, no nothing.
A massive search was launched involving 300 volunteers who scoured local farmlands, rivers, and woods for Megan. Almost a week after her disappearance, Cordy's body was discovered by joggers at the bottom of a steep slope not far from the road. It was clear from her body that Weathers was not telling the whole truth about what had happened before her daughter's death.
And when she finally let go of my hair, I started slowing the car down, which is when she started opening the door and saying, "I'm going to get out."
The autopsy revealed that Megan had hit her head on a guardrail, killing her instantly. The blunt force trauma would have only been possible if the car was moving significantly faster than Weathers had suggested. It wasn't until police interviewed Megan's 3-year-old daughter that the truth was finally revealed, who claimed that her mother left the car once during the fight, but chose to get back in.
She actually went back in the car, but this time in the back seat next to her daughter. Now, the district attorney says she got out again while the car was still in motion and died immediately.
It was clear that the car was moving much faster than 5 miles per hour when her daughter had left the car for the second time, indicating to police that Weathers may have been more intoxicated than she made out.
Any more drinking or anything that night for you?
No.
Muscle relaxer or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, I was so tired already.
Although Gia's testimony proved that Weathers had not directly caused her daughter's death, she was sentenced to 5 days in jail and 36 months probation after agreeing to a plea deal.
Her mother, Jennifer Weathers, pleaded guilty to DUI. Prosecutors say there was not enough evidence in this case to charge her in Cordy's death.
Cordy's father also sued Weather for $500,000, blaming her for his daughter's death. She has since been ordered to have no contact with her granddaughter. The girl is now living with her father. Despite being innocent of any violence towards her daughter, Weathers made the mistake of lying to police, which ultimately played a part in landing her in prison. Thanks for watching Crime 101. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe and let us know any stories you'd like us to cover for next time.